Hi, it's Mark again here. Hi there. Right, I've been asked to do another video tutorial for queries. I've already done one or two, and this is another one. Queries we could keep on going all day. This is just basic queries to obtain information from a table. So I'm going to show you the table. The database is called College or MG College after my initials, and we have a table called Students. Now there is no relation to any student, past, present, or future. This is total fictional. It's fictional names, dates, everything. Okay. And I'll just show you the fields which we've got. We've got the first name, which is short text. Again, fictional names. Surname, fictional names. Gender, male, female, U for undisclosed, O for other. Excuse me, and a wee note to do with transgender and so on. Initial enrolment date, which is a date. We've got the hometown, it's whether resident. Books borrowed, it's number of books borrowed from a fictional college. Campus, again, totally fictional. It's not intended to be similar to any person. Matriculation card issued, yes or no, for the current academic year. So that's the fields that we've got, and we've got data for each, we've got records for each of these fields. So we do 329 records in total. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a wee look to see if we can do some queries so that you can see us obtaining information in different ways from this. So first query that I'm going to do is we can see that we have the ID code, which is the identity code of the person, the first name, surname, gender, enrolment date, and so on. So you can see everything marked down there. What we'll do is we shall do a query looking for all the female students enrolled before the 1st of January or after. We'll do it after. So after the 1st of January 2010, okay, we'll narrowed it down quite a bit. And what we'll do is we'll say the books borrowed more than 50. Okay, so trying to remember all that there. So what we'll do is we'll go in. The first thing we'll do is we'll maybe I'll show you twice so you can see it us editing a query, which is quite good. So the first thing we do is we go into the create. Now when it comes to queries, it's better just using the design view rather than the wizard. It's much easier for us. What we do is we have tables, links, queries all listed down. We can add tables in. We can also just take it from tables that are already there, so we can nominate the field from a specific table that's listed. I'm going to take it over so that we can see and expand that out so you can see all the fields that we've got. And what we're going to do is, I don't really want their ID code. What I'll do is I'll just ask for their first name, their surname. You can double click like I did there, or you can click and drag it down into the next field, or you can use the drop down. What we'll do is we'll say gender, didn't we? So we want to work on also the initial enrolment dates. Want to know about books borrowed, and I think that was it at that point. So what we'll do is we'll work on the basis of these. We can bring other ones in if we wanted to. So what we said is we wanted all female students. So the criteria is going to be F. It's text, which is the field of X, the field for gender. So it's F for female. Initial enrolment date. Now here comes the date. So we said that later than, so it's greater than, and we said the 1st of January 2010. Now you see the hash keys will go in. Notice the hash keys for dates and notice the quotation marks for text. Okay, and this one was just numbers. So what we said was books borrowed more than 50, and we'll see if that works. Okay, that was everything that we wanted, and then I'll show you how it can be edited, and we can have it whichever way we want. Okay, so if we view, there's the return there. We've got 34 records. So as you'll see here, the dates was all female because we asked for female, gender female, and we wanted it to be shown after the 1st of January 2020, and it's books borrowed more than 50. And that's the results from our query. There's the query again. So first name, surname, gender was female. After the 1st of the first 20, and books borrowed more than 50. So you see I've used text, so you can see text. I've used dates and numbers. So hopefully that's helped you understand about the creation of a query based upon a table, pulling a few fields in, and the use of text, quotation marks, which automatically are inserted nowadays, dates, so it's after a certain date, so the 1st of January 2010, notice the hash keys, and numbers, which are just straightforward, nothing special about how it's got to be put in. So they get the number, so it's more than 50. So if we want to save it, so we can save this, and we'll save it as, and we'll call it female after 2010, more than 50 books. Okay, so we've named it something that we can look back on and say that is great, and we can reuse that if we wanted to. So if we come out of, so if we just come out of that there, and we're back to the table, we'll come out the table. There's the table gone, and we'll view all access objects. So I did some other queries previously, less than 4 years, no bursary, and so on. So there's various different queries that we've done elsewhere. So we no longer want that one, so we'll just delete it. Yes, we know that it's deleted, gone forever. So this one here as well, reports, we'll get rid of. So it's just so you can see that we can delete and we can rename if we wanted to. So this one here that we just did was female after 2010, more than. So what we can do is we can open that again. It runs it. We can go to design view, and what we can do is we can change this. So if we want to narrow it down or expand it out, let's do male for the same sort of thing. So there we go. So we're gender balanced, and what we will do is we'll save that as another query. So save as an object, save as an object, and we'll call this one, so it's a copy of female that it's saying, because what we did was we used the female one, and we'll call this one male. It's the same after 2010, 1st of January 2010, more than 50 books. It's saved as a query. Click on OK, and that's us created another query from a query. And if we run it, there's a list there. So obviously we had more female. Now, just to do another edit on this one, so we get design view, so we've got the male there. We don't really need to have that shown because we know that it's male, so we don't have to show. The other thing as well is that we want to sort it into order of surname. So this is just showing you just a wee bit extra. We can save it, you know, run it, then in order of surname, and there we have. So that's all the male. We didn't need to know that it was male because we've got that in the name, we've got it in the criteria. So there's the list that we've got now. Hope that's helped you look at queries. We've looked at the different types of fields. We've brought fields in, the different types of data as well. So we have to gather records, and we've created a query from a query. Hope you've enjoyed that. Keep learning, keep enjoying. Thanks.